Hi guys, Muffin here. I'm going to show you a step-to-step guide of what I personally think are the best SMGs, the actual guns themselves, the attachments and the perks. First off, MP5K I reckon is one of the best. I personally use extended mags because you can spray a bit more. Silence is always pretty good, but it's a bit more spongy. Perk wise, I normally go hardline, but you can also use lightweight, you can sprint faster, which is helpful, or ghost because you remain hidden from spy planes. Secondary perk, I always use sleight of hand pro, but you can always use warlord if you want a secondary attachment on your gun as well as whatever attachment. And I use ninja as my third perk, but marathon's also a good perk. Right, okay, I'll show you some gameplay now. Right, first off, the MP5K. This is a pretty good gun close range, but any like medium to long range it's pretty awful. It's got a lot of recoil, but close range is very powerful and a very good weapon for picking off close range enemies, as you'll pretty much overpower any weapon that's like the same range, apart from a shotgun. This gun's particularly good for game modes with a lot of enemies, for example team deathmatch when it's 6v6, or for instance like what I'm playing now is domination. Overall, the MP5K is a very good weapon close range, but it's only very suited for maps with a small sort, like for instance Nuketown as I'm playing now. And it also runs out of ammo very fast, and I have to pick up this guy's AK-74U to continue my kill streak.
Enemy spy plane above. Huey ready for deployment. Securing Bravo. Huey standing by.
The MP5K really helped me here to get my chopper gunner. As it's very powerful close range for like a close quarters map like this. Overall, I rate the MP5K a 7 out of 10, as it's very powerful, but it has also got a lot of recoil and is completely useless at any sort of range. Next up, the AK-74U. I personally like to use this gun with red dot sight, as its iron sights are quite nasty, I find. But it's also very good with grip, but you can use warlords and use them both together if you really want to, but I stick with sleight of hand. Overall, the AK-74 is a very good gun. It's an SMG, and the SMGs in this game aren't the most popular of all the guns. It is very powerful and it has very low recoil, and is ideal for picking off enemies at any sort of range. It's good close range, medium range, long range is quite a struggle, but overall it's a very good gun. It's very easy to use. I've seen a lot of people use this gun out of the SMGs, and each one of them says it's probably the best SMG to use. You can just simply pick off enemies with ease, as very low recoil, as I've already said. And this is personally one of my favourite guns in the game.
SR-71 ready to launch. Friendly RCXD inbound. SR-71 online. Napalm strike coming in.
As you can see, I got this kill streak with ease with this gun. No problems at all.
Ready for deployment. Friendly napalm strike on the way. Friendly care package inbound. Huey standing.
Overall, my personal rating for the AK-74U is a 9, as it's very powerful and it's just so easy to use. It has very low recoil and high mobility. The final gun for the SMGs is the MPL. This gun is very good for close range, has very low recoil, the least recoil out of all the SMGs. I personally like to use this gun with grip, as it reduces the recoil, and it virtually doesn't have any. It's fairly powerful, nothing too special, but it obviously takes quite a bit of skill to use because it's quite underpowered. But it's perfect for what I'm doing, for exactly what I'm doing now, which is just going around the back of the enemies and just picking them off one by one.
We lost B. Enemy spy plane incoming. Securing Charlie.
This gun is has quite high mobility, and it's quite easy to use close range. I prefer it to the MP5K, even though it's not as powerful, just because it's simple and easy to use, and you can control the recoil and
Losing
handle
Alpha.
the gun better.
We lost Alpha.
As you can see here, all I'm doing is covering the C flags. I know the enemies are close by. With this gun I know I can
Securing
easily
C.
pick them off because it's not a mega distance. I won't really need an assault rifle to pick them off from such a distance.
SR-71 ready for deployment.
See how easy I just found it to get that Blackbird
SR-71 online. Huey standing by.
and that chopper gunner. I'm just easily going around picking
Losing
each
Bravo.
enemy off with this gun. And now I've got my
All
dogs.
areas
just
secure.
simple
Hold
as
your
that.
positions. Friendly dogs inbound.
Sorry if my commentary's foul, by the
Dogs
way. It's
waiting on
because
your
at times
go.
I just stop and can't think of
We
what
lost
to
B.
say, but oh well. I'm sure they're helpful.
Enemy spy plane incoming. Hostile RCXD spotted.
I'm just going to fast forward for this bit where I've got my dogs and my chopper, because it's pretty pointless considering I'm doing a gun review, but I thought I'll include it in anyway, just to prove how easy the guns are to use and to get kill streaks with. You can use virtually any gun on this game. But there are some overpowered guns, but it's possible to get kill streaks and do well with any gun, to be honest. And again, I'll get another kill streak with this gun. I think I'll get another chopper gunner. I can't quite remember. I think I get dogs,
Heads
not
up.
too
Enemy
sure.
RCXD
But
spotted.
it's just very easy, just picking off enemies from close range
Losing
with
B.
the SMGs, which is what they're really used for. These guns are very handy in close range situations because if you know what a drop shot is, that you can very simply do it with a submachine gun as they have high mobility, so you'll move around faster and turn faster, if you understand what I mean.
Losing B. Losing B.
You soon start to run out of ammo very fast in any SMG though, as they have such a high rate of fire, and they take quite a few bullets to
Hostile
actually kill the
RCXD
enemy.
spotted in your area.
So what I always do is just pick up a secondary weapon like this sniper for instance, and carry on the kill streak and keep going. I'm bad at sniping by the way, so you know.
Huey ready for deployment. Friendly spy plane inbound.
But I just find it so simple just to keep going with this gun and just to keep getting high kill streaks just by like not camping but sort of covering the objective, if you understand what I mean, picking off enemies where they're close
Losing
and
Charlie.
where they're going to consistently be
Dogs
sorry.
waiting for your mark.
Yeah, I got another set of dogs here
Dogs
and another
incoming.
chopper gunner to finish off the game with.
We
So
lost Charlie.
overall not too bad that game. I think it's a
Huey standing by.
7.5 OKD or something like that.
Huey
Not
on the
too
way.
bad.
Target area.
Overall, I'd rate this gun a 8 out of 10, as it has low recoil, not very powerful, but it's so simple to use. Tune in for my next episode of Assault Rifles. Thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe.
Losing B.
See y'all later.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.